What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Trying to find if there's a way that I can get my Discord out. I'm trying to keep tabs on something. But anywho, hope everybody is doing well today. Laggy, 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 laggy. Wow, that's laggy. Super laggy. Stop being so laggy. Wow. About as laggy as it gets. All right, so anyway, we're playing some Green Hell today. Gonna get back into the swing of that. Hopefully that cleans up fairly soon. What up, TikTok? It's nice to see TikTok up and running again. And then what else do I need to do? I need to open up YouTube. Get these chats popped up. I'm hoping that lag goes away. That is ungodly. Nasty. Nasty. Stop it. But either way. Happy Thursday to those who celebrate. Do people still celebrate Thursdays? I don't know. I celebrate Thursdays. I think that's a fun thing to celebrate. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Let's get this one pulled up. And then we'll get... I'm going to toss that in performance mode in just a second. As soon as I can close out of some of these tabs on Chrome, it gets a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know. It might. Either way, I'm actually going to open up my task manager too and see if I can get some other of these background processes pulled down. This is pretty bad. Like that. I can close out of that. All right, whatever. We'll do what we can. Pop this chat out. Close out of this massive strain on my bandwidth. Cool. And now I'm going to put this thing in performance mode. So that way it's a little bit cleaner. There we go. Just got to pop this chat out and we'll be good to go. I need to yell at my ISP one of these days. You shouldn't be this low. All right. What is going on? How you doing today? Sorry about all the lag that we're dealing with right now. I'm hoping it gets a little bit better. But either way, we're going to get right into it. That's what we're going to do. Because that seems like the right thing to do, right? Alright, so what round are we on? We're in round 9. So the next round is round 10. We've built a very intricate system here. Oops.
Fuck off me.
That's my fault. Didn't realize that I had armed my traps. It's 100% my fault. This one fired too, but whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and rearm these. I guess I'm ready for another round, but I should sleep first. Hang on, let me check these first. Okay, yeah, we're armed. Like, everything's ready to go here. Hey, D-Gen. Good to see you. Put that there. Pull this one back. Get that there. It has been a while. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else we want to do real fast? I guess we should sleep. Yeah, let's get a little sleep and then do a round in the morning. I know that I'm going to need to start building up more defenses as we keep going. Call of the Wild. I feel like I've seen that book. or read that book. All right, so it's looking like we're definitely in the dry season at this point, with how that's shaping up. Got some good food here, though. All right, let's go ahead and get out of my exit. This is the actual entrance to my base back there, so that way we don't have to run into all of the traps that we have laid out. Hey, Bert. Good to see you. There's some carbs for us. I'll wait 1 second before I just go. Yeah, it's like that sometimes, but it's all good. Typically, it kind of picks up in the second half of the stream, if you will. All right, back up this way. Okay, let's eat the rest of our breakfast. Delicious. All right, and let's get it done. Oh, you know what? You know what? I don't want to deal with that right now. Well, I wish you luck on your math test. What kind of math is it? I'm one of those weird people. I kind of liked math in school. But either way. Let's do it, dudes. Round 10. Ready, fight. There you go. Ooh, double shot there. Alright, so that was the first half of the wave. I don't have any front defense anymore. So we gotta be quick. Okay, the arrows are doing their work. Coming on the left side. Ooh, I was waiting for him to keep moving. He did not. Oh crap, that sucks. There he is. Whew, get up, Jakey. Get up, get up, get up. Of course, getting a phone call in the middle of this. Yeah, so the giants suck. Come on, bleed out already. There we go. That was annoying. Alright, so I broke some armor. Let's find that. Should have a scratch, yep. That round was not fun. That was not a fun round at all. Okay. Those are the fun maths, man. Those are the enjoyable ones, in my opinion. Definitely enjoy that as you can. Man, tribal axes galore. Alright, so we're going to ditch. I have this big stone axe. We're going to go ahead and ditch that. That's really all that dude gave me. Was a bunch of, weird. Sorry. I just got the voicemail for the text message that came in. Or the call that came in. And so, yeah, not going to worry about that right now. Man, so these traps put in some work. That was pretty nice. We'll go ahead and get all of this stuff cleaned up and reset up. I'm going to have to add more because if they're going to start sending giants in at me, I got to be kind of careful. I obviously want to make sure that we're prepared for those giants. And you guys saw how much that took to take down one of these thugs. That was crazy. Wait, real good old days and what? I'm confused, Bert. You're going to have to explain a little bit. Alright, so now that we got the wound fixed, we can go ahead and start carving these bodies up. It really, the reason I want to do this is just to keep the area kind of clean. It sucks that we just got axes for that. I was hoping to start getting metal tip arrows, but not a big deal. Go ahead and toss these bones to the side. Get these human flanks over here. Go ahead and cut this body up too while we're at it. Man, those arrow traps do work because they literally will just run straight through them without any consideration. But they do not do that great of a job on those thugs. And obviously I didn't have any of those traps laid out anymore by the time the thugs came in, so we got to pretty much add 2 or 3 more layers of traps around this thing. I could also put a gate, so that way they're not running straight here, but I don't want them to attack the walls. I want them to come in to this specific area. And so that's why I have it set up like that. Either way, we'll figure it out. Turkey shout, we'll figure it out. My kids watch that show. It's a good show. It's called Tumbleleaf. It's cute. Cute show. Wow, we're just loaded up on a bunch of crap we don't need right now. And yeah, can't even add any more bones to our bone storage. Don't need feathers. Don't need bones. Just gonna layer it up here. I feel like there should be more over here. Like, I feel like there should have been more bodies. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm just hoping. Hey, you know, that's kind of how it is. And I'm kind of feeling that exact way myself. I'm, like, ready for the weekend right now. I'm gonna get it all done. I see that scout over there. Alright, let's ditch all of this stuff right here. So much human meat on us that I don't care about. Don't care about the human meat. Okay, so which ones are getting triggered? Not that one. That one's not getting triggered. That one just shot me in the face. I didn't like that. I don't want to get shot in the face anymore. Okay. But at least now we know that this one was not getting triggered. This one is also active. That was the one that just shot me. That got hit. That did not get hit. That I watched the dude die. Same here. And then that one as well. Okay. Alright, so I have an idea of which ones I need to kind of isolate and figure out. I did that myself. I feel pretty dumb about that. Where is it? Shot myself in the leg. So dumb. So dumb. Hang on, 2 seconds. I deserve that one. Like, I can't even be that mad about it. I deserve that one. Oh, and did the armor break there too? Yeah, I think the armor broke. So hang on, was this leg, right? Yep. Yeah, the armor broke. So I not only shot myself in the leg, I also destroyed my own armor. Amazing. Amazing. Darwin Award candidate right here. Alright, dive into our pond and just get clean real fast. It's the dry season, so there's no rain. My shower's not going to fill up for a while. But we can at least do this. Alright, so now we need to get some more armor on. That would be nice. Okay. Let's head on back up this way. Oh, it's all good. No worries. No worries at all. I feel like I'm going to need to make some more arrows. So hang on. Let me grab these small sticks. I'm getting this inkling that I'm going to want to make some more arrows. Actually, here's some of the arrows that are getting shot from some of the base. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, I should no longer be getting injured around here. There's a good chance that I'll, like, just leave these not set up for a while. Didn't mean to take a bone. Trying to get all these feathers that I threw down here so I can make some more arrows. There we go. Alright, now the bones we can keep here. Don't care about that. Yeah, I'm kind of just throwing all the trash around because it just does not really matter to me. Okay, so if I'm gonna have to make more of these bow traps, these are getting hit the most. And so why don't we start here? And we'll put some more bows right here. We want to keep them far enough away so that way they're not going to fall onto it and trigger each other. Like that was definitely an issue that I have right here up at the front. Is it's pretty much it's good for one go and then it's just done. All right, so we'll get another one here. We'll also get another one here, since a lot of them come running from this side. And then we're also dealing with them coming from the front. What now, Bert? Didn't catch that. Alright, that's a lot of long sticks. We're gonna need to get a lot of long sticks to make this one work. Whew, it is a windy, windy day today. It's like my window's rattling next to me from the wind. So, lots of sticks. Lots of long sticks required to make this one work. Let's go ahead and make all the arrows that I was intending on making. Looks like we should be able to make what? Yeah, all 7 of these. We could have made 9, but whatever. All good. We should be getting metal tipped arrows soon. And then we'll be in some big business there. I almost want to put another bow trap this way because we got 1, 2, 3. I almost feel like I should do another one here too. Yeah, let's do another one here as well. Just to make me happy. Can I fit one? Oh, are you not going to let me fit it here? Come on, don't suck. That is rough. I don't really like the positioning, but I want it there. Alright, let's go ahead and start filling this stuff in. Because the sooner we can get it done, the better. Probably should go out with my cart here, but whatever. Wait, what the guy made? I'm very confused, Bert. You talking about that guy? The tribal guy that I died? Or that I killed? Because I did not catch that. No. I hear the puma. There it is. You see it? See it right there coming up? Wait for the right shot. That's the right shot. Took me forever to start recognizing the puma growl. I'll be honest, the puma's easier to hear than the leopard. Or the jaguar. I can never hear the jaguar coming up. Alright, I need to ditch some of this crap that I have on me. Hey, yeah, parasites. Fantastic. Alright. I'm not too worried about parasites right now, if you can't pick up on that. There's so much junk that I have to get done that parasites are like the least of my worries. This is Green Hell. This is actually Green Hell. My network of traps that we're getting set out. I love it. Alright, well, we might as well go deal with this parasite. Let's go find some mushrooms. Get it done. Watch out for the, our little scout that comes out every once in a while. Not seeing the mushrooms we need readily, but they're around here. They're always around here. And we only have the one parasite. We only have one parasite. And so it's not even that big of a deal. Let's see. Looks like we might as well grab some of this stuff while we're out, right? Really? That was what did us over the edge, was just one small stick? It's kind of crazy to me. Alright, let's get our mushrooms real fast. This won't take long, but might as well just get it done. There's so many like overturned logs in this area. But for some reason, whenever you need to find Copahanga, you never find it. Like, I think the game just knows that you need it. So you always have to venture out, and like you see, I've checked probably about 10 logs. Nothing on each of these logs, not even just like regular mushrooms too. So, just gotta keep traveling. Oh, these work. Yeah, that'll get rid of parasites. I'll definitely get rid of them. You know what I realized is that I don't even have a drying rack set up, so I have to cook every single one of my meals right now. And it's such a waste of time. I'd rather just set up a drying rack real fast in the base, so that way I just have food on standby. And so I think that's what we're gonna do. Spend some time doing that real fast. Alright, so it's unfortunate that I'm going to do this, but I am going to go ahead and dirty up my water filter upstairs, or up there. I drink all of this water. Delicious. And fill it with dirty, parasitic water. And then this way, I'll be able to start filtering out the water upstairs at my actual base. Oh, he's close. Hang on. There's a scout that comes right up to where my base is. And if he's shouting right here, I should be able to like see him where he might be getting really close. There he is. They get caught in this like circle thing. Every single time that I've gone after this scout, he's just caught in this like circular loop. He's gonna grow hair in a sec. Oh, bad shot. Way off. Also way off. Oh, dodged the wrong time too. That was just bad combat all over for me. Just terrible. So I love how I just took a shower and now I'm just skinning this dude alive. So that way, it's fine. There's a pond like right next to me, so it's not even that big of a deal. I'll steal your bow though, dude. It's 5% better than my bow. Okay. There we go. There's that arrow that I shot at him. That was just a terrible shot. Did I lose it? I think I lost that arrow. Okay. You stay away. Alright, let's go clean ourselves real fast and then we'll get back up to work. By clean ourselves, I mean just hang out underwater here. Just do absolutely nothing. There we go. Okay, so now that we're clean, we can start actually getting some of this stuff done. Alright, gotta watch ourselves here. We can walk on this one. But yeah. Alright, so as I said, I want to do a drying rack because I haven't really had a chance to keep food just constantly going, keep that fire going over there. And so what I'd like to do is set this thing up so that way I can do just that. Alright, fortunately got to make the water dirty to just start getting it going, which is fine. But okay, let's get this done. Let's see. 7 long sticks. Let's go ahead and chop down some trees. With the amount of sticks that I need, I'm gonna go cut down a bunch of logs as opposed to wasting my time getting like small trees and stuff like that and come back with it. Appreciate that, Megalodon King. It's a good one. It's one of the more preferred ones for the Spirits of the Amazonia trials. Just simply because of everything you have to do in the Spirits of the Amazonia trials. And so I've enjoyed this spot the best. Man, you know what sucks though? I have all of this food on me right now. And all of this just stuff. I have all this meat. And so like carrying stuff and actually like doing work is going to be a bit of a pain. Alright, let's go ahead and cook it. Wait, do I have wood? I need sticks. That's the other thing that I really need to do is I need to replenish my storage over here. Got like absolutely nothing going for storage. The clay furnace can make soups? That's nice. I actually never knew that. I probably won't bother doing the clay furnace in this one because they, with the Spirits of the Amazonia trials, they just give you most of the metal stuff for free. And so we'll see. We'll see. Trying to avoid those dudes over there. Alright, this tree's going down. Love these axes. The big tribal axes. Super nice. And I mean, we might as well, if we're right next to the base, we might as well come back with all of these long sticks. Oh, well, -1. You should definitely check out Spirits of the Amazonia. Wait, what that axe made of? So this is, you can't make this axe. You have to find this axe. This is, I think it's only part of the Spirits of the Amazonia quests. But essentially it's the tribal axe is what I think it's called. And so it is the like ultimate two-handed weapon in this game aside from what you get at the end of the Spirits of the Amazonia trials. And so that's what it is. There's two more of them sitting down on the ground over there because of how many tribals just running into this base. Okay. Let's go ahead and cook. Get this done. Should probably throw out some of this campfire ash that I'm carrying on me. Just way too much stuff going on. Okay. Got any more dry leaves to get rid of? Sweet. Get rid of those. Okay. Let's make some soup. And then we'll cook up 2 of these flanks for tomorrow. Man, that's going to be annoying. We're going to have to learn how to get to the other side of that. But alright. Get some soup going. I didn't realize that I was this tired too. It's good to have that inventory emptied though. Alright, so those are going to take a little bit. So we'll go ahead and grab the energy boost here and then go get, what do we need? 2 more long sticks and then a bunch of short ones. Small sticks. I should have those long ones just kind of laid out over this way. Emphasis on should. You know, probably wrong on that, but we'll see. Let's grab some of this other junk that we have less scattered about. There we go. Alright, want to make sure that we also get all the small sticks that we possibly can. Because we need to get 11 of them laid out. Oh, we got leeches. Let's get that handled first. Oh, glad I got leeches. Because I just realized I have not made armor in a very, 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 very long time. And so I need to actually take a step back and make some armor. And I left my left my cart out here. Look at this. Look how sloppy I'm being. Just ran away from my cart and just left it out here. Alright, well I need to get back to the food that I'm cooking. But if I'm over here and I have all this junk out of my inventory, I might as well fill up this cart with what's just available and then get back before that food burns. Because, yeah, and I also, I should probably be getting some rope while I'm out. I think I only have like 1 thing of rope left. Let's fill that up real fast and then we'll rush back. Oh, I was out of rope. Glad I did this. Go. So this should be enough rope to get this thing finished. At least it should be enough to get it finished. We'll see if that's still the case. Looks like my vertical stream might have cut off a little bit. Did both my YouTubes cut off? No. Looks like just the vertical cut off. That's weird. Oh well. Or not the vertical, the horizontal cut off. Hey Bert, good to see you again. Streamlabs, the service that we've been using, has been having so many issues lately. Oh, hang on, let me fix something. I need to see my TikTok chat again. Sorry, TikTok. There we go, I can see it now. Okay. Alright, back to working on this thing. So before I get too far into this, I need to get some stuff off of the burners here. By burners, I just mean here before it burns. There we go. Cool. Fantastic. Oh, and then we are loaded up right now on sticks. That's why we're so slow. So let's go ahead and get this done. Just need 2. Probably one of the handiest tools in this entire game is the smoke or the drying rack, because being able to get protein without fire, super cool. Actually, I just did a challenge. Like I challenged myself. What the heck? Did my TikTok feed just go down? What is happening today? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know, Streamlabs is just having some issues. Whatever, I'll just hang out with you, vertical YouTube feed. We'll just hang out for a little bit longer, if that's okay. But anyway, so I did a challenge for myself where I effectively tried to play through Green Hell without lighting any fires. And it's super hard for the first few days, but then after you get the drying rack, it is not complicated at all. Well, I think tomorrow I'm going to look into new streaming services. I think I'm pretty much done with Streamlabs. I always say that, and then I always find a reason to, like, not do it, or, like, I get too busy to change it before my next stream. But, like, Jay just sent me another option today, and I think I'm just going to do it. I don't think I'm even going to look into his option. I just think I'm going to say, yeah, let's make that one work. Sorry, I'm getting to the habit of going into the base in this back entrance, as opposed to running around. Super weird to do, but it works. All right. So now we need to make bone hooks, which we can do by picking up the 2 pieces of bone. And you just harvest the bones. And then the bone needles are 1 to 1. So there's 3 bone hooks right there. Not bad. Okay, now before we do anything else, we got to go get some more meat, so that way we can start drying our meat, because it takes about a day for meat to dry. Gonna get one of those pigs. Gonna get this pig. There he is. Thought that was an arrow for a second that I had left behind. Oh well. Alright, perfect. So we got 3 pieces of meat. If that thing was walking towards me, I would have also shot it. But it started walking the other way. Okay. Alright. So no worries. We got our 3 pieces of meat right here. And a very, very, very long walk here. Let's go ahead and use the trick. Just to at least speed ourselves up a little bit. It kind of appears that our Twitch feed might be going in and out too, which is hilarious. Okay. Alright, made it back with all of our meat here. Let's go ahead and get this hung up, and then probably go bathe and keep working a little bit. No, I don't think so. I don't think so one bit. Let's go to sleep. I want to do more work on these bow traps before I do another round. And so that means just kind of getting enough rest. But we are very, very, very tired right now. And it's not from a lack of food. So might as well just get to some sleep. I think I still have like 12 to 15 days left in the dry season. So we have so much more work to get done. So much to do. You know what? We can at least survive a little bit here. Go ahead and get some of this done. Right? Yeah. Just some of it. See, you're having a lot of fun there, Bert. Like, I'll be honest with you, I have a baby, so I don't get annoyed at anything, really. We might as well keep our fire going if I've put this much work into chopping down a bunch of this stuff. We might as well do the fire too. What? Nothing. Nothing. I see you're having a good old time. That's all. That's all. Alright, we might as well keep our fire going. There's no point not to. I mean, we have so many planks just laying around. I could also probably just clean these planks up and put them somewhere, but it's too much work. Alright, so once... Man, we are over encumbered. It's all these arrows. I know that that's the big thing that's holding me back is these arrows. Campfire ash a little bit. I don't need any more mud right now, so I'm not too worried about the ash. Man, that took no time at all to bring me down. There you go, Blue. There you go. Missed. I do love this axe. It is a nice one for base building. Chop stuff down ultra fast. No, I want the long sticks. There's one of them. Is the other one up there? Yep, there it is. It rolled. Okay. Yeah, so I'll probably release that other green hell video tomorrow. It's really cool. I really enjoyed doing that challenge. I got to day 10, and originally I was going to do a 30-day challenge, but after day 10, I had every single thing that I possibly could need for survival, to the point where it just made no sense to keep doing it, aside from just kind of annoying myself. And seeing like if I could, I gave myself rules that I couldn't build anything over a medium shelter, and so what was the point of doing that? And so yeah, it was kind of an interesting challenge, but it worked really well. I enjoyed it. I thought it was super fun. The amount of rope that each one of these traps requires is kind of absurd. I guess it makes sense. Like, I mean, there's a lot of moving parts in all of these. Trigger. There we go. It always makes me laugh a little bit. Okay, so we need more rope. And we need more sticks. Alright, well, let's call it here. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. And then we will come on back. Get a little bit more of this done. Just a little water before we go to bed. Yeah, there we go. There's no point in me keeping a fire at this point. That is something that I have learned about this game, is the sanity loss that you get for not being around fire. It's not that significant. Even eating raw meat in this game, it's not that bad. Like, it was very negligible in terms of like how it affected my character. Like, did not need to worry about it one bit. Okay, so we need a rope, but first things first, I'm gonna have a little bath. Perfect. Yeah, I kind of want to go spearfishing in this pond, because I was going bow fishing a while ago, and it worked super well. Like, it was actually highly effective. Alright, what do we still need? We need carbs. How's this banana tree looking? This thing always has bananas. Perfect. No, I don't. I stream in a few different modes. But for some reason, the horizontal feed is not working today. And so it was up and running a little while ago, but for some reason it just kind of shut down, and I'm only streaming for a very limited time today. And so I figured I wouldn't deal with it or bother with it. But yeah, All right, so next thing, now that we got all of this kind of set up and going, is fixing our armor. So let's get some rope to start. Just pulled from that tree. Let's find other trees. Yeah, we try to be as consistent as possible with our streaming, but there's just some days that technology doesn't want to work the way we want it to work. So just do the best. Do the best we can. Okay. For a second I was like, what did I come into the woods for? Rope. Came in for rope. I need at minimum, I'm going to get a full stack, but we need at least 4 pieces of rope so we can fix our armor. Alright, one more of those trees and we should be good. Alright, let's come back with a shoulder of logs. And the reason I need long sticks, but I want to come back with logs instead of long sticks, is because if I carry 3 logs, I can chop them up into 6 long sticks, or I can carry a maximum of 5 long sticks. And so if I'm going to put something on my shoulder that's going to slow me down quite substantially, I would like to make sure that it's something that gives me the most of everything I need. Alright, forget that wood resin. I've been carrying that wood resin for the longest time because this is Spirits of the Amazonia and you need it for the story of Spirits. But to be honest with you, it's so pointless to carry. The charcoal doesn't weigh enough. Oh, come on. What am I off by? It's like I don't want to get rid of any of this stuff. Maybe just 1 piece of charcoal so I can run with this. Thank you. Absurd. Should not have needed to do all that. I know it's because of the amount of arrows that I'm carrying right now. So like I'm partially okay with it. Because I want that many arrows, you know? And so it's not that big of a deal. Been holding on to this banana tree for a while, but whatever. Nope, I need another leaf. Thank you. Alright, avoid that. Okay, so. There's our leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on now. 6. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this done real fast. Oops. Hit my Windows key there. Yeah. Definitely need to get... And 87. Wow, we're actually doing pretty good with the crafting of this stuff. There we go. Next one. Cool. That one actually fit. It's kind of impressive. All right. Well, there we go. We are ready to go in terms of armor. Got a bunch of long sticks to finish filling out. Cool. All right. So now we need more rope. More rope. It's the never-ending journey, or the never-ending struggle in Green Hell, is just the amount of rope that you need to constantly have for all of the things in this. And I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense that it would be a valuable resource. Makes sense. Alright, I gotta fix that. Need something to chop down. There we go. Go. Just to get this finished. I do want to do another round very soon, and so I want to get this done as quickly as I can. finish some of these sticks. I'll probably need to go get more rope anyway. So I'm already out of rope. Crazy how much you need for this stuff. Alright, I think I need just one long stick too while I'm at it. We'll double check on that right now. Because actually two, so I need that one, and then I need, I think, one more in the main base. Let's go check our fire. Yeah, there's the one that I still need in the base. And then rope. So 2 long sticks and a rope. Easy enough. Meat's drying out just fine. Love to see it. So I'm hoping that I just have a bunch of rope, or not rope, a bunch of long sticks just kind of around. Start conserving energy for the actual fighting that I'm going to be doing. After round 10, when they start sending those big dudes, those thugs at you, yeah, it definitely changes things. Changes a bunch of stuff. There's a giant log right there. Perfect. This is kind of what I was looking for, is just the sticks right here. And we'll bring back the actual sticks this time, so that way we don't have to worry about weight. Okay. Get as much done of this as possible. Beautiful. Setting these traps is going to be a pain, but it's hopefully going to make things work very easily and well. Alright, so I need a small stick there, a small stick, and like a few more pieces of rope there. So tedious. Like, it's going to be worth it, but it's super tedious. And my hope is that they don't just like constantly run into each other. Like, they don't fall on top of each other with these traps. Because the first time I set this up, I had 2 of them just run right on top. Or I had one guy run from this side. And so this one was the only one I had in place. And it was already triggered, so he ran here. He hit this wire, and then he fell down, and he hit the other wire when he fell. And so it completely, like, negated the whole trap. So hopefully we don't have to deal with that. Oh, I'm still going to need one more piece of rope, aren't I? I do love the sound effects when they get triggered. Okay. Alright, so that means that all we have left... Nothing. So all we need to do now is just arm all these traps. Okay. And hopefully they work. Hopefully, right? I know that they're effective, like in terms of like the one-hit KO, but I don't think they're going to be effective against the thugs. And it all depends on if they land on them, right? Okay, I need to be doing this from the right direction, otherwise this is going to end up hurting me. This is by far the most traps I've ever put into a build. In Green Hell specifically. I've done like heavy trap playthroughs in Sons of the Forest. But yeah, having to manually arm each and every one of these, super fun. Definitely makes it worthwhile, right? Okay. Let's get this side now. Then yeah, we're gonna give another round to go. This one next. I love all the bones back there from the people that have died on these spike traps. It's like, why move the bones? I don't see a point behind that. Nope. Alright, so I am officially kind of boxed in. I can't step across that without triggering one of these. And I definitely don't want to. Okay, this one next. Followed, I did them in reverse order. But followed by this one. And last but not least, this one. Because why not? Okay. Wow. Like, just wow. Amazing how many arrows we have been able to lay out so far. And I kind of want to make more arrows. Just because I don't think 15 is enough, but yeah, whatever. Alright, let's give it a go. What do we need? Let's have a little snack before we get going. A little water. Alright, here we go. Round, what is it, 11? So yeah, we got a big dude. Damn. That knockdown that they do is absurd. Like, that knockdown that they do is crazy. There we go. Had to lead him through my own traps to take him out, but wow. Don't like that. Yeah, I'm harvesting your body. So I do appreciate how that was only the one dude. That could have obviously been a lot more brutal. But I do appreciate that that was just one guy. Alright, let's check what hurts. What hurts? Where's the broken armor? On the legs. There it is. There's the cut. That's fine. Alright, no worries. Gotta go for a quick bath. This right here, this pond, is the whole reason I'm at this base location. Is because it just makes it so much easier to be able to do exactly this when you get injured. If you're dirty, you just jump off the edge. Go get clean real fast. Okay, it's this leg. There we go. Bandage it up real fast. Okay. So that wasn't that bad. It was only one dude. And so I didn't really get to use all of my traps. A lot of them got triggered, and a lot of them I triggered because I needed the extra attacking power. So like you see his 2 tribal axes that he drops. Go ahead and actually replace my tribal axe with one of his because these should be, yeah, 99 quality. But I need to be a little careful here because some of these might still be armed. And so if they are, I want to pull the arrows out of them so that way I don't get shot in the face. I do appreciate when he walked through like 5 or 6 of them in a row. That definitely, it put some damage on him. And so it was effective, but it definitely wasn't the most effective. Alright, so we have gotten all of our arrows. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, definitely put some work in. All right, what do we get? Leaf bandages. That was it? Just leaf bandages for all that? Ridiculous. All right, so I mean... Huh. Trying to think about what else I can do aside from just lay out more bow traps and hope for the best. But there's not much else I can do. It's just there's just not much else that I'm going to be able to do to stop him except for just laying out some more bow traps. Especially if they keep sending those thugs. Alright, well, one thing that I can do right now is go hunting. And start the next round of drying food. I'm trying to think if there's other traps that I might want to utilize. Or just other things that would be effective in this strategy. I know having the exposed flame puts me at risk. And I know kind of inviting them into the base puts me at a lot of risk. And so there's a small part of me that thinks that it might be worthwhile to not do that. If that makes sense. And kind of close it off. Put a gate on there. Like, I don't know. I feel like that would be an effective strategy. But I also don't want them to be, like, destroying my sidewalls and stuff. I want them to be able to come into this one entrance without it causing much issue. Oh, that only gives you 2 pieces of... No, it gives you 6 pieces of meat. It gives you a ton. Okay. Alright, well, let's get back to the base. I might actually... I feel like I need to do some more thinking on how to lay out some more traps. Like, put some more spike traps out and about and stuff like that. But turning that into a minefield is already really dangerous. Like, there's been times when I've walked to go reset the traps and just walked right into an arrow trap to the face. And it's not fun. Like, it is not something that I want to deal with on a regular basis. But it's almost like I need to do the spike traps. Because if I don't, it's just not going to be a good time. Trying to get as much rope as I can as I walk by. It's not like I really need it or anything like that. I just kind of want it. What am I talking about? You always need rope in this game. It's like one of the top things that you can get is rope. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to me how effective these traps are. But how many arrows it takes for one of those thugs to go down. There's no good strategy for taking out a thug. Because, like, typically just a headshot is enough to take down one of the Wahara. But with that guy, nah, he's wearing a helmet. So there's, like, nothing you can do. Could put spike traps between all this stuff, but then I'd risk walking onto spike traps all the time. So, who knows? Who knows? Alright, so this is... I was thinking about eating that meat. Just kind of get my my sanity up a little bit more, but I'm filthy right now. I need to definitely go eat something. Or go bathe. Yeah. Want the rest of that dirty water to cycle out. I don't think I'm close to the wet season again, but I'm getting there. Am I on day 27 right now? So we got some time. We got some time. Oops. Get back here. Get on the rack. Alright, let's go make some food real fast, and in the meantime we'll go have a quick shower. This isn't the best, like, this isn't probably the fastest spot. Oof, hurt myself getting into here. I didn't jump because I ran out of energy. This isn't the best location for bathing because of what you just saw happening. Like I injured myself just jumping down here, but it's super funny sometimes. Like just I don't know. I always enjoy it. I always enjoy this spot. But either way, let's get back up to the base. You do get filthy during the dry season. Like your character just gets so ridiculously messed up as you're just hanging out. All right. Still want to get into the habit of doing this jump to get in no matter what. All right, we're running out of hydration. We're running out of stuff. We're going to have to refill it soon. But here we go. A little bit of soup for supper here. Make another one. That was good. I need to figure out something else to do here. And I could just go up here and snipe these guys. That's kind of why I created my base to be like this. But, I mean, your accuracy would have to be just so pinpoint to make it work. So, definitely don't want to deal with that. Alright. I want to check something real fast. Definitely want to check something real fast. Want to see if... I'm on my browser on another screen right now. But I want to see the different traps. Says it's really, yeah, it is really just the bow trap and the spike trap. Everything else is just an animal trap, like the killer trap, the fish traps, the stone trap, the cage trap. It is truly, huh? Okay. All right. So if that's the case, then I'm pretty much just stuck doing this. Like this is all I'm gonna be dealing with. All right, well, let's save it and give it another round then. Let's do a quick save. Just makes the most sense there. Okay. Gotta do these slowly and in reverse order. I was kind of just doing it however I felt like doing it when I first started, trying to jump over them. And it reached a point where I was jumping over traps and landing on another one. And so after I did that a bunch of times, I just said, nope, not anymore. So now on this round, round 12, I think we're on 12, they're going to start sending regular dudes at me. Sounds good, Blue. You have a great rest of your day. They're going to send regular dudes at me. While simultaneously sending the thugs. Which I kind of don't want to deal with, but whatever. Can't complain about it, right? I'm just excited to get up to the next level. Because I think after this, I start getting like the medal rewards. Which, I mean, let's be real. The medal rewards are when this really starts paying off. Because you can start getting the metal tipped arrows. Oof. That's nasty. Alright, hang on. Let's make sure that these are still good. They look alright. They for sure look alright. I didn't realize how long it actually takes me to get all of these arrows and things set up. But yeah, this is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's worth it though. I like this setup for spirits. It definitely makes it more exciting. Okay. Oh. See? See, I did the thing. I did the thing. And it shot an arrow at me. Because I did it in reverse, but luckily it didn't hit me. So let's go ahead and get on the other side of it now. There we go. Alright, we just saved, so let's go ahead and do round 12. That was it? That was the whole round? Oh, you know what? I just see that we're getting the arrow casks. We're not getting the actual arrows. But yeah, so I can't. Actually, I should be able to put this on an arrow, right? No? Hang on. Oh, why am I forgetting how to do this? Do I need to make molds first? No? Stick. Oh, wait, no, I remember it now. Okay, no worries. You actually have to make the metal-tipped arrows from scratch. You don't just put them on regular arrows. And so, okay. Sorry, it's been a while since I've had to deal with the metal-tipped stuff. But so effectively, what you do, toss these sticks on and just keep the fire going. I want to keep all my small, like, skinny sticks right now. Alright, so we have to be careful. I have a bunch of arrows out because they did not trigger, like, hardly any of these traps. And so let's go ahead and collect our arrows from just a couple of these. And that's the one, this got triggered, yep. So I'm going to cut these guys up because I need feathers. And the quickest way to get feathers is to harvest these guys. Alright, you gotta be careful because, again, a couple of these did not get triggered. Like this one right here. This didn't get triggered. That one did. That one did not. So he somehow ran around this one. But, okay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Get rid of this human meat first. Okay, then we're going to take a metal cast, bird feathers, a stick, and a rope, right? Yep. And we got 4 metal arrows now. Love it. Sucks that we can't put them in our inventory because our inventory is full, so we'll have to pick them up. Oh, did we just pick one up? There we go. Had to just clear it out of our inventory, right? There it is. Alright, so now we have these beautiful metal-tipped arrows, which are fantastic. Alright, that one's still armed. Let's rearm this one. We're going to use just our regular arrows. We don't want to use these metal-tipped ones that we got. But yeah, getting the metal-tipped ones, that should hopefully, emphasis on the word hopefully, that should hopefully help with the thugs a little bit, is starting to do the metal-tip stuff. We'll see. I miss Kelvin from Sons of the Forest. I need a Kelvin after every single one of these rounds to go back through and put the arrows back in each and every single one of these traps. Like, I need a Kelvin. Okay, so that's armed, still armed. We'll assume that one over there is armed. But yeah, want a Kelvin. I think everybody should want a Kelvin in their life. It's that ultimate helper. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. And we'll do one more round before calling today's stream. Let's save it first. Keep our fire going if need be. Got 2 small sticks, so we can just do that. Okay. So we got everything ready to roll. Let's go ahead and... I forgot to save it, so let's go ahead and do that. And round 13. I think the highest I've gotten was 19. I think that is the highest I've ever done on spirits. That's it? What is this? This is crazy. Like, this is nothing. I was dealing with harder rounds at like round 10. This is ridiculous. I appreciate that they're just following the same path. Like, that makes things a lot easier. But, I mean, it obviously doesn't help anything. Did that one get triggered? Yeah, so these 2 got triggered. Didn't get up to the front, though. Like, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm super happy and grateful that, like, it's working, right? Can't be mad about that. But either way... it's not something I want to deal with. Well, I mean, let me rephrase that. I'm surprised that I had to deal with it so significantly early on. So, I mean, that one didn't get tripped again. This one also didn't get tripped. This is a nasty one. This middle one, for some reason, it always is... this is the one that gets them. It's not the front one or the back one. So, either way. It's just a spear. Okay. Alright, let's rearm this one. And then I'm going to... that was so fast that I have the time. I'm going to do one more round. Because I did not lose any of my other traps. And so let's just toss this crap that we don't need. I should make a box and put rotted meat in it. So that way I don't have to carry this maggot meat around anymore. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I also need to get these first. And I messed up. I grabbed the wrong one first. Okay. Alright. Grab this arrow just in case. Nice. We got 12 feathers. If we have 12 feathers, we might as well make more arrows. It's like the one commodity. You should be able to make arrowheads out of like bone needles. No, I feel like that's just they missed an opportunity to let people make arrowheads out of like rocks and bone needles and stuff like that. Like, you have to get these metal casings from iron. Okay. There's 7 sticks. Add 6 more arrows. There we go. Alright, quick save. Nope, didn't mean to pick that up. I meant to get a little water. Alright. Quick save. Now let's do round 14. And this is going to be the last round. So, oh, what did I get? I forgot to check my I got more metal arrows heads. That's unfortunate. I just made all of those just random arrows. Oh, that sucks. That's so annoying. Like, I know that really doesn't mean anything, but it's just, I find that stuff annoying when I just made a lower tier resource in exchange for picking up a higher tier resource. But whatever. Alright, let's go, boys. You stop. See, that's what I was worried about. Is these guys trying to do something like that? And succeeding? Because I can't shoot through windows. That's what I was a little worried about. Was exactly what this guy just did. And I'm not that happy about that. Alright, well that means that the next time that we do this, I gotta fix that wall. Ugh. And I gotta lay some traps out in front of this wall. So that way this can't happen again. Okay. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. But either way, traps are doing their job. So I mean, it's at least it's working, right? But definitely not. Ooh, that guy has 2 arrows in his head from the traps. So it's definitely they're working. You know, everything that we could possibly want is working. But I'm just not super thrilled with how it's working. All right, give me my arrows back. Right? Like, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much. But I would like these arrows back. I had it for just 1 second. It popped up. Oh, I can just do it like this. I always forget that you can do that method to grab some of this stuff. There's always a couple different ways in Green Hell for you to kind of organize stuff. Okay. Oh, don't step on that one. Did you get hit on the first one? Oh, it was both of them. Okay. I got tripped on both of them this time. That happens. Alright, well, I'm not going to reset anything right now. I'm not that thrilled with how the idea of funneling them around failed with this guy cutting right through here and running through my base. Don't like that. Definitely not a fan of having people run through the base. And so let's see if we can avoid that next time around. We'll get that squared away. We have all these arrows, or these feathers now, which means that it's going to be pretty much time for me to get rid of, yeah, look at all these. So now we have 11, 12 arrowheads. That means that it is time to get rid of a lot of these just regular arrows, because I got 10 tribal arrows. Yeah, this is enough. Let's get rid of some of these regular arrows. At least 1 stack of them. If we got 11, that means I need a full stack of small sticks to make this work. Okay, that should do the trick. Okay, so arrowhead plus small stick plus feather, and it's rope, right? Yeah, I need more rope before I can waste my time doing this. All right, let's go ahead and get this done. Bird feathers, arrowhead, stick, rope. Oh, I'm not sure what I'm missing. Oh, maybe the arrowheads, I think, or the feathers. There we go. Don't need this campfire ash. Alright, so we're going to get rid of a stack of arrows right there. Don't care about them. Now that we're getting these metal arrows, the regular arrows are pretty much just going to be used for loading traps. So in fact, let's get rid of another whole stack of them right there. And then we can keep all this stuff right here. Alright, and that's where I'm going to be calling today's stream, everybody. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be back on tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Ready or Not with one of our members, Major Killer. Always excited to play with Major Killer. He's a good guy. And so either way, hope to see you guys all tomorrow. We're probably going to go a little bit earlier than normal. We're probably going to go about 1 o'clock. Just because Major Killer does not live close to me. And so he lives overseas, and it's always a little late when we game together. But either way, hope to see you guys there for Ready or Not. Obviously, this is Green Hell, and we are going to finish. I've never done it all. We're going to do the Spirits of the Amazonia challenge from start to finish. Currently sitting on round, what is this? Round 14, 15? Oops, bees. Damn it. Luckily I didn't trigger getting a rash, even though I don't have my armor all the way up. Man, I'm just sitting exposed right now with this wall. Not the biggest fan of that, but not the end of the world either. Alright, everybody. Well, I'm out of here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And yeah, hopefully see you guys tomorrow.